Welcome back to Werewolf the Apocalypse in 1991. It is World of Darkness. It is Rage Across New York. The pack, the questing pack and the New York pack is back. And we're going to do a time jump and then go right into the story known as Hostile Takeover, which is part of the Valkenberg Foundation campaign. It's gonna get werewolfy, violent. That's what we want to say, yeah. Unfortunately, we have 3 out of 5 pack members left as players because Darth Real Life gets in the way. What can I say? This show is rated R for werewolf. People get torn to pieces by large, furry, very angry werewolves with fangs and claws that hurt a lot.
Rated R for Ragabash.
That too. So, without further ado, who is with us this time? Feel free to introduce yourselves, Pack.
First of all, it feels weird to introduce myself first. What with Dami gone? I'm El Duende, pronouns any all, and I am playing as Jake True Strike Stromfeld, the Geta Fenris Allrune.
Indeed.
I'm Jan. I'm playing as Paul, aka Otis, aka Skitters and Shadows, the Bonor Ragabash thief.
I'm Roger. I'm playing Miles Stormspeaker Lincoln, Glasswalker Galliard, Pirate Radio DJ, and Winnebago owner. It turned out to be a bigger deal than it may have first appeared in the last campaign.
Indeed.
No longer a bohemian, or just not worth mentioning?
Yeah.
No, he's definitely a bohemian, isn't he? I think so.
Yeah. Definitely a bohemian. I wonder how we're gonna incorporate Ender and Dami being gone.
Apparently, since we don't have any new players for the pack, hint audience, there are spots left open. Just go to startplaying.games and look for Werewolf the Apocalypse, and you'll find 2 spots open. I'll just NPC them for now until they either are replaced or die, which is the same thing in this case. But who knows? I also hear that Domi wants to get back once the life situation is sorted out, so we're hoping and fingers crossed and sending good vibes to Domi to get life situation sorted out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I have the good news for you that we're gonna do a time skip. We were in July, or summer at the very least, last time these werewolves were doing things, weren't we? Now, we're gonna jump to November. It's even gonna be after Halloween. It's just gonna be the time of rugged and generally terrible weather in New York. But that's what we're going for. So, I'm gonna give you the chance to... You've already spent XP a lot, haven't you? I'm not gonna spend XP for Themis or for Miranda because Miranda only had the 1 XP left anyway. Gitters has no XP at all. Stormspeaker has no XP left. Jake has 4 XP left. Are you gonna save those or spend them in some fashion?
I am going to save them.
Very well. Since we were in mid-July and we're going to November, so that is 28 weeks for doing projects. I don't know that Werewolf 5th edition actually has projects and stuff.
I thought we decided that we were going to make it XP.
Oh yeah, we're doing it XP-wise because it's not so sneaky and backstabby as...
Real smooth.
Real smooth. Yes, I'm very smooth today. Okay, we're just jumping into the new story, are we? who is going to be the pack leader now that Themis is not? Or is Themis still no, Stormspeaker was the Miranda Walker is the pack leader. Are we just gonna let her continue to be the pack leader? I guess we can. I'm fine with that.
I'm good.
Alright, we're gonna have, let's make it evening this November 27th. It's Wednesday, November 27th, 1991. What has happened in the world over this time?
Now,
I feel
that
like
makes,
we need to what was it?
that makes Jake finally 18.
Oh my! He's grown up.
Yeah, because I forgot. I realized that in October 1974, Halloween, October 31st was a full moon, and I feel like that makes sense.
Right. A few world events to ground ourselves in what happened in the world at that time. Let's see. There were amazing things that happened. For example, last summer, President George H.W. Bush nominated Clarence Thomas as the replacement for Associate Judge Thurgood Marshall. I'm sure that's never gonna have any negative consequences. Right? Solar eclipse in mid-July. Solar eclipse seen first in Hawaii and then Mexico, across Mexico City. It was seen by 20,000 inhabitants and ended in Colombia, South America. Mike Tyson, the boxer, is arrested and charged with rape of Miss Black America contestant Desiree Washington.
Not my goat!
Serial
Jake would
killer
say that.
Jeffrey Dahmer is arrested after the remains of 11 men and boys are found in his Milwaukee, Wisconsin apartment.
Not my goat! Adder would say that.
Right? Yes, but this is not Adder. We have a bunch of tunes in August, Nickelodeon stuff. Hurricane Bob hits the northeastern United States. The first Super Nintendo entertainment system is released in August. Who's playing Super Nintendo? I don't think any of these guys, except maybe Miranda. Oh, possibly Stormspeaker. You like electronics, don't you?
Yeah, it's probably got Miles has probably got the Mega Drive and the SNES. The last two consoles worth having.
I have a question then. What
What is that question?
Now, would Jake and Miles theoretically hang out, Roger?
That's entirely possible.
Yeah.
Oh, in that case, then there would totally be times where Jake would totally try and play.
The SNES. Alright, so we have new electronics. September sees a major development on the international stage, which will make you feel like, I don't know, like the ground is shifting underneath your feet. It's not going to affect anyone in New York City directly, personally, but it's a different era now because the Soviet Union is slowly dissolving. Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania are recognized as independent countries.
Really?
Yeah, you're winning the Cold War.
In
This-
New York news, Phil Rastelli died between the end of the last story and now.
Since the US is winning the Cold War, then clearly this means the start of peace on Earth forever.
Absolutely. And the
Happy
U.S. will
days
never
here.
do anything wacky at all, ever.
No one will ever do anything wacky at all. It's just peace and prosperity coming now for millions of people who are.
It
and
is
Russia
totally-
will finally. There will finally be democracy in Russia for real this time.
And there will never be any conflict in Greenland.
Never. Why
Like-
would there be any conflict in Greenland? Don't talk silly talk. In 1991, the actual spirit of the time was, finally, the Cold War is over, and there will be the optimism in the Western world at the time was like, oof. It was a good time, let me tell you, to come of age as I did at the time, and particularly in Europe, because the Iron Curtain came down so we could travel in Eastern Europe without hassle and without fear, and everything was so cheap. So young, recently graduated from high school, you could afford to literally say, next round is on me when you were inside Eastern Europe. I can tell you from my own experience. Let's just say that I had a lot of fun in the 90s in Eastern Europe. So it was a heady time. Anyway, let's see. There was a trial of deposed Panamanian dictator Manuel Noriega in the United States. That doesn't feel relevant right now at all, does it?
Supposedly Noriega's in a really nice prison in America because they're too afraid of the stuff he might talk about if they put him in a shithole. So they've given him like the nicest prison conditions imaginable.
In Sandy, Utah, several patients are held hostage and a nurse is killed in the Altaview Hospital hostage incident. Nirvana releases their most popular album, Nevermind, which sells 11 million copies in the US. This is time for grunge now. Who out of this pack is listening to Smells Like Teen Spirit?
Probably Paul. Scooters.
I feel like the entire pack would. Absolutely. Except Miranda, maybe. No, I feel like Miranda would.
I'm not sure Miranda would, but the rest of you definitely. It's the new pack theme song.
Miranda will listen to it unwillingly because everyone else will be listening to it.
Yeah. Absolutely. Nobody knows what he's actually singing, obviously, because...
I think Miles prefers like an earlier generation of music, and everybody else is bugging him to put It Smells Like Teen Spirit on. But we're all like driving across the Brooklyn Bridge in the Winnebago, and Miles has got like Andy Williams' The Impossible Dream blasting at full volume.
That from
Isn't it dangerous? Here we are now. Entertain us, and that's as far as I can get without getting a copyright strike, I guess.
is that the song from?
Famous from the Honda advert.
Oh no, it's not the one I'm thinking of. I was thinking of the song from Don Quixote. Dream impossible.
I don't remember. Anyway, in October, Arkansas Governor Bill Clinton announces that he will seek the nomination for President of the United States in next year's presidential election.
Did you just say the domination for president?
He did just say domination, yes.
Nomination.
Yep.
Said domination.
I said nominate.
We heard him.
Nomination.
That
Anyway.
pretty much is the Republican narrative, because how many people do all the right-wing conspiracy theorists think the Clinton family have had killed? Those
A lot.
people,
I
isn't
think
it?
it's at the very least a couple thousand.
Yeah, let's see now. George Hennard guns down 24 people in a restaurant in Killeen, Texas, before committing suicide. That's the largest mass shooting by a single person in the United States until 2007. It's the largest so far.
Yeah, they were not ready.
Any of
They
you
were not
watching Major League Baseball? Because the Minnesota Twins win the World Series against the Atlanta Braves.
Groovy.
Oh, how could I have forgotten that?
I don't know. I'm just saying. This is a thing that happened. The Galileo spacecraft makes its closest approach to 251 Gaspra, which is an asteroid. For those of you who are astronomy nerds.
That sounds cool.
David Duke, who is of course a white separatist and supremacist, he was running as a Republican, so white supremacy within the Republican Party is nothing new.
That's crazy.
But he lost the governor's race in Louisiana to Democratic candidate Edwin.
And if I remember this correctly, I think I do remember this. Like it was a landslide for the other guy.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
How
LA
much do people gotta hate you for you to lose to a Democrat in Louisiana?
That a lot. Los Angeles Lakers point guard Magic Johnson announces that he has HIV, and that ends.
Yes,
his,
I remember this story too.
NBA career.
like I think like I remember this really embarrassing conversation that my not very well put up for it like third class or second class teacher talked about this whole thing. Oh my god.
November 22nd, the 30th Walt Disney feature film Beauty and the Beast is released, which is quite a box office success. Do you go and watch it?
I do see it on video later on.
Let me check real quick.
Beauty and the Beast was the only Disney film
Yeah, Jake does watch it.
I didn't actually see at the time. I only saw it not long ago.
Very well.
Yeah, Jake does watch it.
In August, there is a 3-day riot in Brooklyn with attacks between black residents and Orthodox Jewish residents. That's in Crown Heights. So that's maybe something a bit more close to home for you guys. 4 train derailments occurred near Union Square in August, resulting from a drunken motorman killing 5 people.
An asshole.
Yeah, the culture of rudeness is a defensive mechanism for survival in New York City at this point. But there was a high unemployment, so it's still bad times in New York, crime-wise and economics-wise. But New York Giants are doing well in the NFL, so I guess that's a thing.
Not everything's bad.
And
State of hip hop at the moment. What rap records have come
I
out
have
recently?
no idea. I can tell you what
91.
movies were.
It's a bit too early. I'd say it's some NWA stuff. It's probably a bit too early for Dr. Dre though, but probably some NWA stuff.
I can tell you Terminator 2 came out this summer.
Oh shit.
Da-dum, dum, da-dum. Terminator 2. Arnold Schwarzenegger at the absolute height of his career as the Terminator.
I feel like that's so fucking awesome of a film that Jake would try and get everyone involved would go into the theater.
Absolutely, that makes sense. Everybody's watching that one.
And it also created one of the best arcade shooting games there was.
That is indeed.
That almost nobody could ever finish because there was one level that was almost impossible.
Boys in the Hood comes out that year as well. Point Break with Patrick Swayze and Keanu Reeves.
Give me 2.
Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. Again, Keanu Reeves. What else did we have? Hot Shots, the first one with Charlie Sheen and Carrie Elves. So the age of spoofs is starting. Spoof movies. It's not starting because it really started with Airplane in the early 80s, but it's continuing now.
Alright, Airplane is a goated film. I fucking love that film.
Indeed, and Hot Shots was celebrated very. It never was as good as Airplane, but it was still in the same vein.
Airplane's
Val
built
Kilmer did
different.
a lot of movies like that, honestly, but he was not in Hot Shots. It was Carrie Elves.
He'd hardly be in the parody of the actual film he was in. That'd be.
The Commitment movie came out. It was pretty popular.
Oh yes, with the famous line that I can't say here.
Barton Fink, for those of you who like the Coen Brothers. What else?
Pretty sure there's a Woody Allen movie around this time as well.
There was Woody Allen cranked out like one movie a year at this point. Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare.
Oh, I remember this film.
Oh.
The Fisher King with Robin Williams.
Yeah, I remember when Terminator 2 came out. This was before there was Blockbuster, so it was just little local video shops. And I had to wait so long for our local video shop that had 2 copies of Terminator 2 to have one available to watch.
Because everybody was watching it.
Totally.
My Own Private Idaho, Gus Van Sant with River Phoenix and Keanu Reeves. It was a bit of a...
Oh yeah, that's the Phoenix film, isn't it?
Yeah, because and then he died. Sadly. Highlander 2, The Quickening. And Shoney
The
was
worst
in that
films ever
one.
made.
I don't know why he was in that one as well, but he was.
Who?
Sean Connery.
Oh, because his character had come back from the dead.
Yeah, somehow. Cape Fear with Robert De Niro.
Which was the Highlander film? Even was it a Highlander film where like the Earth was cooking from global warming and they projected a shield over the Earth, and it turned the world into perpetual night.
I think that was too.
Yeah. Was it?
That was too.
I don't remember. I was not paying attention to 2 at all, for obvious reasons. Anyway, this is a day. What might you have been doing? Minding your own business, taking care of your various touchstones. Jake hanging out with your friend Sly. No, that's not your friend. Who's your friend? Lester is your friend. What might you be doing, Paul, when the call comes? It's an usual day. If you've been trying to dig in more into the whole hospital thing that we left off with a few months prior, it's been a frustrating time to find leads. Whoever these guys are, they're good at covering up behind them. So, for now, it's going to be a dead end. I'm just going to leave it at that. We can go into it further later on, because the call today will not be about that. But Skinners,
Okay.
What are you doing?
I think I'm probably talking to my mentor, my rabbi, Frank. He's not actually a rabbi, that's just... And we're basically talking about how Phil Rastelli has just died, and that means there's going to be a big...
Oh, you mean the city rat, Frank?
No. Frank is... Oh, we can't have 2 Franks.
Too many fucking Franks!
Too many Franks.
Okay, let's change this guy's name.
Rick?
I'm talking to my touchstone.
Oh, Frank
Victor
Gallo. Right, Frank
Yeah.
Gallo. Yeah, that guy.
And we're talking about how, like, Big Joey's the
This
boss,
guy.
and he's going to be
Yeah.
out in a year, and things are going to be shaking up, that kind of thing.
Yeah, Frank Gallo. He's taking care of you and making sure that you always have somewhere to hide out when things get really rough. He's got jobs for you. If he is a made man in the mob, I don't know that he is a made man, but maybe he is.
Yes, No, wait, I had this. He's an associate, and because I was looking at this, because the job he's given, they wouldn't give to a main man. Like, the job of being a Fagin, they would, like, that's too classless for a main man.
That
It's
makes
like being a
sense,
pimp.
yeah.
It's a step down. So he's an associate.
A hang-around. He's an associate. He works
Yeah.
with the made men, but he's not a wise guy himself. But he's I know some wise guys, and I can put you in touch with the wise guys. But
Yeah, he's well connected because he's a bit like. Have you seen Goodfellas talk about movies?
Oh, yeah.
Related. He's a bit like Robert De Niro's character in that movie.
Makes sense.
A guy who's really well connected but isn't made.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
and he's
as
like,
well in
"I have
Donnie
jobs for you."
Brasco.
Yeah.
Is it Donnie Brasco where they make the distinction between a friend of mine and a friend of ours?
Yes, that's exactly Donnie Brasco.
Yeah.
And you're so far down, you're not even a friend of mine. You're like a friend of mine.
Exactly. He's a friend of mine. Yeah, that makes sense. And you've probably done some jobs for him. He needs to get this, that, and everything, and you get him this, that, and everything because you're good at getting into those places and getting out of there. What might Storm Speaker be doing when he is not hanging out with someone else? Or is he hanging out with someone else? I don't know. You have to decide. What are you doing when the call comes in? That's the question.
Yeah, sort of, because Stormspeaker is somehow friends with every youth culture in New York. If you see that thing in the Basketball Diaries, talking about how all the little subcultures in different places in the city have like their own way of sort of initiation ritual, and like some of them it's hold a match until it burns down to your hand, and another place it's like jump 50 feet into the river. He's probably hanging out with one of those little subcultures in some obscure corner of like Staten Island or something.
I dig it. You're not with Fix It then. You're somewhere else. You're on Staten Island doing things to impress the local subculture. Yeah. Jake, on the streets as always, with your buddy Lester?
Yeah. Just to hanging out in an alleyway, talking to Lester, just about this and that. Maybe like gossip about like shit they've seen.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh, I saw such and such fucking strip naked take a shit in the middle of the streets. That type of shit.
Lester's just gonna say, yeah, what are you gonna say? It's New York, right? And just passes the bottle over to you.
Yeah.
Because it's New York.
Yeah.
That happens in New York, isn't it?
Yeah, that's just Tuesday.
Yeah, it's Tuesday in New York, basically. You're gonna get the call from Miranda, and she's gonna say she's calling. Who's she calling first? I don't know. We'll randomize it, unless she has an order. I feel like she has an order because she's a glasswalker. Glasswalkers like order, don't you? Glasswalkers. Is she going
Makes sense.
alphabetical?
With how much?
In that case,
What's it called? The information spirit she has. It probably has a whole algorithm for deciding who to call first.
Optinode.
absolutely.
Optinode.
Optinode is on the case. So let's see now. She's gonna call True Strike first because RS. No, she's Storm Speaker first. That's what she does. Skitters first because Skitters is before.
Pick up your
Storm
mind!
Speaker. Yeah, Skitters first. There we have it.
Damn.
Yeah, of course, this is 1991, so it's gonna be pager. So you have to go to a phone booth somewhere and call her on the number, and she's gonna be standing by there. So, Skitters, you're calling on your payphone, you put some quarters in, you're dialing the number, and yeah, there's gonna be a response on the other end of the line saying, "Hey, Skitters?
Speaking.
Yeah, this is Weeb Walker here. Get yourself over to the Central Park Cairn. We have a job. This one is from Valkenberg Foundation. Dr. Valkenberg called me. Something's up.
Okay, I'm OTW.
Excellent, yeah. Yeah, the same call comes through for Strong Speaker and Jake.
Yeah, and as you see Storm Speaker in the phone booth in some desolate looking area, he's mysteriously got like patches of rust rubbed off on his clothes and like patches of water on his clothes. And no one knows exactly what happened, but there's a new crew that he's welcome to hang out with now.
Apparently, yeah. He's good like that. As you all arrive in the Central Park Cairn, and this is what moon do we have? I can figure that out because there's a calendar, and it is. Ooh, this is. What day do we have? Is this Thanksgiving already? No, it's not. Thanksgiving is tomorrow. Look at that. It is, in fact, waning gibbous. So that means it's a Gaillard moon. Good for you, Stormspeaker. Not that it makes any difference in V5, but in W20, in W5, but in W20 it made a difference. Can I give you an extra rage point just because I can?
I will be howling at the moon on the way to the park.
Well, let's see when the moonrise was.
Actually, what's the rule on this? Can you actually howl in human form, or do you have to transfer?
No. Oh, you cannot. It's a cold November day here. The highs have been in the low 40s, and as the sun is coming down, the temperature is crawling down towards freezing, basically. It's dry, but it's cold. And of course, with the humidity of being on the Hudson River, it's not doing you any favors at all. The winds between the skyscrapers will just get right underneath your skin. It's not gonna feel good. But you are going to meet with Weave Walker in Central Park. And as you're moving towards the cairn there, she's filling you in. I was talking to Dr. Valkenberg, and then I was talking to Victor Helms. He's responsible for security at Valkenberg, and they have an escaped patient called
Oh,
Harold
wow.
Masters. So Masters was a big shot at Amherst Resource and Development, which is some kind of hedge fund acquisitions company, finances, and he held an unusually high position for someone his age. We have his penthouse address, and he had a troubled childhood. His parents packed him off to military school when he was like 10, and he was going to develop into a guru, glasswalker apparently, but he was taught all the wrong things, and he was constantly harassed in the military, but he had a way with people. He's a Gaillard, born under the Gears moon, and that magnetism was something that he could use. Apparently he has unusually good looks too. He climbed the corporate ladder, as it were, and he was separated. One of the New York PACs here found him doing weird things on the street for like street gangs, getting involved with street gangs and the drug trade. And since he was one of the lost ones, because he had not been claimed by any of us, and he was definitely on the edge of breaking because of the inner conflict, the PAC took him to Valkenberg Foundation. And he broke up and is now at large.
All right, Weave Walker. Question. What does this guy look like? Say?
Yeah, we have a description of him. It was the Dark Runners who found him. And we're gonna meet with Shadow Pad at the cairn. She can tell us more.
At the cairn in New York.
Yeah,
Okay.
the
What was
second
his hedge fund company name again?
Amherst. Harold Masters apparently is described as a typical yuppie type. Broad shoulders, classical features, muscular, ponytail, green eyes, power suits.
All right, so unusually handsome guy with a ponytail and green eyes.
Yeah, if you've seen movies from the early 90s or late 80s, the type, like ponytails were really popular. Power suits with the shoulder pads in them, really popular. So, yeah. This early 90s, it hurts, really.
Do we know where he is? Where was he last seen?
We don't know where he is, but he's somewhere in New York. That's why we want to talk to Shadowpad. She will.
Okay, let's go talk to Shadowpad.
Alright. You're going to get into the cairn proper. And Fengi is here. Fengi, right? You remember Fengi? Your Bulgor Ragabash friend?
Thank you for saying what he is.
Because everybody remembers Fengi, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Who doesn't?
He's the short guy. He's like very short. His Krynos is about 6 feet tall.
Ooh.
So yeah, he's a short person.
Damn.
But he's rank 2, much like some of you now, because you also have a bunch of rank, don't you? He's dressed in the same types of clothes that you would find on so many people who sleep in the streets. A torn up jacket, sweatpants, sneakers that have seen more than their fair share of mileage and been taped up several times with duct tape just to keep going. and he's standing around a small fire there that apparently because people don't go into the brambles. This is your hangout. You're a werewolf here, and people don't go in here unless they have a death wish, because the delirium protects this place, doesn't it? But he's gonna look up at you as you're coming in here, and he's, hey, how are you?
Howdy,
Hellwalkers, huh? Want
Yeah,
some
I'm
stew? It's good for you. It smells horrible because it's a bone gnar stew.
I'll have some.
I'll
Of
have
course
some.
you will. I think Themis and Weedwalker might not.
Look, I'm a little bit homeless. I can't be too picky.
I dig you, man. I dig you, True Strike. I don't know. You're not like the rest of your tribe, are you? They're all weirdos. They're all very muscular and protects Gaia very well.
I'll let that slide, but the way I see it, a part of being strong is adapting to the environment.
You're not wrong.
When in
Not wrong
Rome,
about that. Anyway, I'm sorry to say that I heard you were coming here to see Shadowpad, but I have a message. She won't come. She's scared. Something scares her. She's afraid she'll put the cairn in danger.
Okay. Do you know where she is?
I know where she is. I also know that 2 of the 4 Dark Runners are killed.
Oh, fuck. That's
Yeah,
not good.
Exactly that. Weedwalker is the most alert of all of you, as always. And will say, we are not alone here.
Oh, shit.
And even as she says that, exactly, woof, this guy comes out of the shadows.
Does he also... Never mind.
What was that?
Never mind. I was just being an asshole.
Some of you might recognize him. He's Hacktalon, the Arun of the Dark Runners pack. Bald, who knows how
Very
old he is? He looks very young. He looks like he's like in his mid-teens. He has
But in the image,
torn
he
jeans.
kind of
What was that?
But in the image, he looks like a member of Smash Mouth.
Yeah, he's obviously being a rune. He has a powerful build, but not as powerful maybe as... I'm just realizing that neither. Okay, so he's comparable with the rest of you all. He's not even as powerful as True Strike or Themis. I'm sorry. But he is very graceful in his movements, I'll say. And he has a sturdy build, though not necessarily muscular. He has torn jeans. He's barefoot. And some kind of t-shirt that says I love New York in very shocking pink.
Goated shirt?
What was that?
I said goated shirt.
He's just staring at all of you as he's coming out of the shadows. Oh, you bastards! You're the questing pack, aren't you? You are... you've done enough damage already. Get the fuck out of here.
What the hell are you talking about?
It was your fault. All of this is your fault. It's the Foundation's fault. It's your fault. You tricked us all. We were there. We were cut down. Silver bullets, man. And, what kind of torture can make a Garou betray their pack, huh? He's actually wounded as he's moving.
What are you
forwards.
talking? What? Please tell us what happened. Nope.
Masters happened, you bastards.
You know, that's not helpful. Nope. Please tell us why you're injured and what
Silver
happened.
bullets, I told you, you assholes.
What happened?
Weedwalker walks over and says that I can help you with that. And she's gonna reach out with her hand cautiously, and he's no, and just dashes her hand away. I don't want anything from you, you fuckers.
And at this point, Storm Speaker didn't have any of the bone gnaw food because he'd stopped for noodles on the way here, and he'd just been eating a box of takeout. And while this entire thing has been going on, he's shouting, you're trying to calm him down. And Miles has just stood there with a few noodles hanging out of his mouth, just chewing, and he needs to swallow before he can say anything.
Okay, listen. I try being nice. Are you gonna stop insulting us? Or are you gonna get the shit kicked out of you?
Is going to try to charisma honor versus. Let's do. Can
At
you
this
do
point-
this against Garou? Maybe not. Gift on Monday. Humans causes the target to get out of the werewolves. Okay. Not outright. Okay, charisma honor versus composure resolve. He's gonna do the. This cost him a rage check, so he's gonna do it on True Strike. Because, dang it. So he's gonna have to roll his charisma honor. Here we go, charisma plus honor. He is an angry boy. That didn't work at all.
What was he trying to do?
Is stare you
He's
down and scare you? It's an intimidation thing here. He's trying to just stare down one of you.
Yeah. After he does that, True Strike just gets in front of Weed Walker and just, if this guy starts attacking, he's gonna have to get for me first.
Right, yeah. Technically you will know that fighting in the cairn is forbidden for Garou, so you can shout insults at each other, but you can't physically punch each other.
Yeah, it's just, Jake wants to make sure that if he does break the rules and just decides to attack anyway, that it's against me first.
Not so far. Not so far. At this point, he's just shouting at you.
At this point, Miles has finally swallowed. Puts his box of noodles down on the bench and then walks towards Hag Talon, taking his shirt off, which makes visible all the bullet scars from the number of times he's been shot, and says, "Silver bullets, and how many did they get you with?" And you can just see, how many times did Storm Speaker get shot? At least 6, wasn't it? So
yeah,
he's got
it was a bunch. It was a bunch.
He's
Yeah.
very obvious visible scars in his chest.
Absolutely. And Hack Talon, he's also been hurt, and you can see the oozing blood from the t-shirt has been hurt. True Strike. It's no longer pristine pink. It's pink with blood color smudges over it. And Fengi is gonna come over here. Hey, let's chill it, shall we? Let's chill everybody. We don't want any fighting in here. Let's all chill.
I agree,
He's
Fengi.
the one who came in
calm
and
down.
just started
Charisma
insulting
persuasion
us.
is not his thing, so it's not gonna go so well.
We can challenge.
I'm
That's
pretty good
something
at that.
to have.
You can
I'm
do
actually
a
pretty-
challenge, yeah, but not inside. You can't. You can challenge it here and then go outside the cairn to to do the actual fight.
Okay, then I'll say
You're to blame. You brought the foundation to New York. You're here because of the fucking foundation, and that foundation. That's what went wrong to begin with. It's because of the Master murdered people. Shadowpath, that fucking bitch, she worked for the Foundation, and if she'd never done that, we'd be fine, and our friends would not be dead now. Fuck all of you.
listen, Hacktown, you can either do one or two things. You can challenge or stop insulting us.
And can I
And you-
still get some? Can I roll
Enough.
something for what Miles just did to change the course of the conversation, like showing his wounds as well?
Sure. Skitters, are you trying to intimidate the guy or not?
Yeah.
All right, roll.
Oh,
Intimidation
I
charisma, please. And I guess you get, or, let's see now. Yeah, no. What are you trying to do, Miles? Are you just trying to persuade him, or what is going on?
Yeah, I think almost distract him from the course he's on, get him talking about, sort of show Miles has been in battle too, and just try and get him talking in more detail about what happened.
Yeah, that's actually not going to be hard for you at all because you have all the charisma persuasion. So you are just taking half. You can just absolutely distract him. And maybe it's the fact that you're a glasswalker, much like Hack Talon is. But he'll be like, you get it, right? You're a glasswalker, you get it. We're not supposed to do shit like that. We were ambushed. Masters ambushed us. And it was a whole gang. They had firearms, man. They all had the silver bullets. They just cut us to pieces. Like earlier today. God damn it. We just heard the Masters had escaped and then this.
Where did this happen?
Here in Manhattan, man.
Where in Manhattan? Manhattan is a big island. Where? The north, the south, the east, the west?
East. Up in Harlem.
Okay, see? And you said Masters. Who is Masters? Is that a person? I don't know if I'm familiar with that name.
It's
the surname of
the guy who escaped from the foundation, like that you were tasked to find.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry. I forgot. My bad.
Keep track.
Do you have any contact
What's some
with him?
names? Hack, Talon, Fengi, Master. You know.
All the names. You should memorize
A
them
werewolf,
in 2 seconds.
man. Number one rule of being a werewolf is having a fuck-ass name.
Exactly.
And Stormspeaker will say, you had contact with him before this happened?
Hackton is he's just looking at all of you. Fuck all of you. I'm getting out of here, and he's just leaving. And yeah, he's talking to someone out. He's not alone. He's talking to someone slightly out in the bushes there. Let's go, gang. Let's fucking go. If you ever get anywhere close to me, I'm gonna fucking trash you. And he just leaves. Shit, says Fengi.
Stormspeaker will say to Fengi that the ones who died, did the authorities find the bodies?
Fuck if I know. I didn't even know they'd been ambushed until now. I'm gonna have to talk to Mother Larissa about this shit.
Out of character.
I can take you to Shadowpad.
Okay, please take us to Shadowpad.
Alright, let's go. Man, this is a fucked up situation, isn't it? Try to do some good in the world and it comes back and bites you. It's not the first time that happens though, is it? For what it's worth, I appreciate you guys.
No good deed goes unpunished.
Right?
As we're going, Miles will be doing his shirt back up and we'll pick his box of noodles back up.
And Jake will say, "You look good today. Have you been working out?"
And Stormsby will just do the sort of torso flex, showing off the which is not particularly muscular, but just defined kind of looking, and just as just living the life.
Living the life.
At that, Jake will just grin.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say things. All the things. I'm saying all the things. Blorp. Did that make everything clear?
What?
Yes, of course, yeah.
He's gonna take you through the streets of New York and go towards wherever Shadowpad is hiding out. This is gonna go north from Central Park into Harlem. About 10 blocks north, in fact. And this area, it's not the highest class area, but it's also not the lower class area. It's somewhere in between, as it were. And you are going to be led towards a place that apparently has a basement apartment, basically.
Let's head in.
Indeed. Fengi is gonna, as you're getting there, Fengi is gonna say, yeah, I'm not gonna tag along with you. If this shit is too hot, then I'm just gonna stay away, okay? But I guess you have a job to do, so best of luck.
Same to you, Fanky. And I guess Jake will lead the way into the basement. Keep using awareness to make sure that he doesn't run into any, like, traps, because Fanky, because this shadow pad seems like the type.
Possibly. Alright, we're getting into... Oh! You can hear or see any signs of this place being surveyed. So I guess that's the good news.
I was more looking for traps, but yeah, that too. Cool.
Well, regardless, it seems safe to approach.
Groovy. I guess Jake will lead the way inside.
Indeed, there you will find in this apartment in Harlem, wolf huddled up on a very torn up couch. And when you come in there, the wolf looks up and at first is snarling a bit, but then realizes that it's you guys, because you've met Shadowpad before, haven't you? At least some of you have.
Yeah.
She is a child of Gaia, Philodox, which means that she is among the kindest werewolves that exist anywhere. Because
Probably too kind. I'm immediately suspicious.
there are some people who would say that the children of Gaia are too hippie-like for their own good and are gonna try to hug the apocalypse before it comes, and that's probably just gonna get them all killed.
That isn't what Skitters thinks. He thinks they're too sweet to be wholesome.
Fair enough. Yeah, she's lying there on the couch, and she's stand up a little bit on her forelegs, and then she lies down again and goes, "I'm glad to finally see you," in that holy wolf speak that other Garou can pick up.
Yeah, good to see you too. You all right there?
I'm okay. Her body language says the complete opposite.
Are you?
Who has insight here?
I have insight.
I have
A lot
insight.
of insight.
I got one inside.
I've got one dot. And I'm,
Okay, Themis has a lot of insight. We just need Dolby to be here to pick up on the clues. But you get 2 successes, Jake, when you take half.
Wait,
So
hold on,
does
I have-
Miles, and so does
Could I theoretically use stubborn as a modifier?
Stubborn.
Never mind. No, I thought about it. I was like, nah.
What's stubborn? Oh, is that your
Specialty.
is that a specialty on your
Insight.
No, it's because you're using stubborn when someone's trying to persuade
Yeah, you're right,
you
you're
with
right.
different things.
I thought about it and I was like, yeah, no.
She has, I guess she has. Okay, I'm gonna roll her composure subterfuge because she is maybe not going to be completely straightforward with everything here, or maybe she will be. Who knows? 3 successes, which means that you need 3 successes on your wits and insight check to understand her position right now. Nope,
Never mind.
not you, Jake. Anyone else? Miles? Skitters?
What would I be rolling here?
Yeah, what's
Wits
the
and
roll?
insight are we talking about? We are
Okay,
talking
let's try wits and insight. So, wits and insight.
Didn't want to do that.
Not at all. Absolutely not. Okay, so none of you all will be able to tell much about her mental state. I'm not even rolling for Weave Walker, but I can tell you that Themis has figured it out, but she's gonna wait until you have a chance to speak alone to share her feelings on this. Okay. Shadowpad is just lying there, lolling with her tongue a little bit, and just, yeah, this is a fucking mess, she says. It's an absolute fucking mess. When we heard about you connecting with the Foundation, what was it, 6 months ago, something like that, we thought it was an awesome thing that you did, so we were like, yeah, okay. If we find any lost ones, we should bring them to the Foundation, because that's going to be awesome. It's going to be every lost Garou who could be healed and brought back into the nation, and that would just strengthen our fight against the Wyrm. And Gaia knows we need everyone right now. Just look at the place, and she looks out, and you can hear the sirens. Probably it's the cityscape.
Someone said, "Good distance." Hey, fuck you, asshole!
Yes, exactly. This is New York. Someone is going to say "fuck you, asshole" somewhere. Yeah, fuck you too, asshole. And yeah, it's New York. It makes you warm in the heart hearing people being rude to each other, right? Or does it? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. So we took him. He was working at Amherst, this place, and we abducted him and we brought him to the Foundation by Moonbridge, just like you guys traveled. And we kept our eyes out, like Dr. Valkenberg asked us to, just for the sake of the Veil, keep things on the down low, make sure that people weren't asking too many questions and so on. Just clean up. If we had made a mess, clean it up, basically. Which is not a weird request, honestly.
Yeah.
Obviously, because Masters, as an institution, he didn't really have an easy time maintaining his position at Amherst. And then he broke free. And I visited his usual hangout. It's a place called Nothing Shocking. I visited every night this week, but I haven't seen him there. So I don't know if he's going to come back there. Several days ago, I saw him outside the Amherst offices, and he had 5 people with him, bodyguards, like big beefy guys. So he's armed to the teeth by now. And I was outside my apartment, and I was attacked by one of his absolutely psychotic bodyguards. Like, this dude, I attacked him, but he had a glove. And the glove had on the fingers. Any of you guys seen, like, Freddy Krueger movies? Yeah, that kind of shit. Only with silver blades. Silver razor blades.
What the holy shit.
I haven't healed the wounds yet.
It's crazy.
Yeah, so they know we're coming. They know we're here. My apartment is still underground. I know someone else is following Masters, but I don't know who it is. And I know someone is following me. I don't know who that is either. I think it's one of Masters' goons, maybe. My friends of the pack, Hack Talent, the only one who's left, will no longer speak to me. He blames me for getting the others killed. And he's not wrong. Yeah. right now, things suck. Suck a lot. But I know that Masters has a meeting with a guy called Lara tomorrow at noon at Palfrey's for business. Maybe Palfrey's is like a fancy restaurant. Maybe we could ambush him there, take him out. Grab him.
Does anyone have objections to that plan?
Just what was it again? He's meeting who?
A guy called Lara.
Okay, the name is Lara. Lara?
Lara is like a stockbroker guy.
Oh, okay.
Corporate.
Okay. Yeah, alright. I wouldn't mind pushing that guy's shit in a little.
Right? She says. But my pack is done. If you don't mind, I'm coming with you.
Okay.
I started
Sure.
this, and I'm gonna help you finish it.
I hear you.
When you found Masters, what sort of state was he in? What was his life like?
Well, it's just basically going schizo. I'm not a psychiatrist, mind you, but I could tell he was in a great deal of pain. It was in a great deal of turmoil. He was basically using, I think he must have learned at least some Gaillard gift, because he was using, that's how he climbed the ranks, the corporate ranks, really fast. But like, he was walking over like corpses as he was doing it, basically. And I don't think he's killed anyone yet, honestly, as part of his career, but I think he has done a lot of harm in the corporate world. And I think it was only a matter of time before he would go psychotic and start killing people for money. Because this guy, he'll do anything to grow his bank account. And he has that rage inside him to fuel him. So I'm just... The reason we brought him to Valkenberg was that we were like, this guy is going to go psycho. He needs some meds. He needs to learn what he is. He needs to handle that conflict inside him, because on the one hand, we read up on him. He had this military training, but the military training was really just abuse, right? He got, from the age of 10, he was abused by his dad, by the other officers. We're going to toughen you up. We're going to make a real man out of you. Suffering creates character, that kind of shit. Drill sergeant shit. Did any of you guys watch Full Metal Jacket?
I think we probably all, most of us probably look at each other and nod.
Probably. Yeah, you know the guy who shoots himself?
Yeah.
Private Pile.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, that's basically Masters, but he hasn't actually shot himself yet. Like, the level of abuse that he went through, and I just wanted him to heal. I just wanted him to get a chance, because now I've seen the place where Valkenberg Foundation is, and it's just like a beautiful location away from everything, where he would be cared for by his own. He didn't know he was a werewolf. He didn't know he was a guru.
Then how did he use his gift?
To make money.
What I mean is, like, how did he know to use his gift?
I don't know. For some of us, it's innate. You just do the things.
Haven't any of you ever used a gift before you knew what you were? I say directing this
I
towards
don't
you.
know. Okay.
I don't even know if he's learned any gifts already, honestly. But
So did you,
as far as I know, he doesn't have any rank in the nation.
I would hope not.
so did you talk to him at all before you grabbed him and took him to Valkenberg?
I'm not the kind of a gal who travels in the company that he does. He's a corporate shark. Getting into that society, you need to be like a Wall Street stockbroker or something like that. And that's not we were about. We tried to get Neon Seer to speak to him because he's a theurge, and it was like maybe an easier way to get her done, but yeah, getting a face-to-face with him, all we could do really before we grabbed him was surveillance from afar, because Neon Seer is pretty good at that. Was pretty good. She looks, the pain in her eyes when she says was. Do you realize that over the past week, I've lost half my pack, she says. And she's just like the devastated look in her face.
So would he recognize you? Did he know you were the ones who kidnapped him?
Obviously. Yeah.
So this could just be revenge for grabbing him and taking him to Valkenberg.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, obviously. Is that we can't have a guru who is not part of the nation loose doing whatever corporate shit he's gonna do. All it takes is one bad call. He goes us in the middle of fucking Wall Street, and the risk to the Veil is obvious, isn't it?
So has he changed? Can he change under control, or is he still stuck in human form for now?
I don't think he has enough control to change himself when he wants to. I think he changes when he goes frenzy.
Oh God.
Yeah, exactly.
And he has goons. Oh my, those
yeah,
people.
He has goons, and the goons have silver fucking razors and fucking silver claws.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
So he knows werewolves are, like, he knows that...
We blew it open on him, didn't we?
So you guys gave him half an induction.
We were trying to fetch him to Valkenberg to rehabilitate him, to get him into the nation.
It's obvious werewolves exist once you go through like a moon portal, man.
But I don't know. Okay.
Well, how long was he at Valkenberg?
A couple of months, I think.
And how long ago did he?
In May, and he escaped start of this month. So 6 months.
Huh. Now I'm wondering how the hell he got his hands on those silver weapons, the Freddy Krueger claws.
Maybe he hired some mercenaries who work with the Wyrm.
So when he attacked you, was he with his bodyguards, or did he just send them?
Oh, he didn't attack me personally. He sent his psychotic hitman to do it.
I have a question.
Guy with a fedora.
Was he a normal human or a Fomor?
Oh, the guy who attacked me? Human, as far as I know.
Didn't go.
Because he attacked me with the silver clawed hand. So if I went Krynos, that would have hurt me a lot more than it did. I have my wounds here, but if I switch, it hurts. Weed Walker will step up and do a mother's touch because she can.
Big. Okay, let's go to the restaurant and lay some sort of trap or something.
Intelligence plus glory. Let's see how much we can heal. Each success, etc., etc. 2 successes. Should I willpower that? I should willpower that. Obviously. There we go. Yeah. Shadow Pad just... Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have any clothes or wallets or anything around here, so I'll just stick in my lupus form here for now, okay?
Okay. You should... Okay, let's go... Let's go to this restaurant and see what's up.
He's not going to be there until tomorrow at noon.
Okay.
Still, it might be good to scout it out so that we might have a better idea of how to go about any attack.
That's fair.
Are we going to do this proper mob movie style and sneak in and hide a gun in the toilet?
I had a gun in the toilet.
Which is that one of the Godfather films where they're in the restaurant and they've stashed a gun in the
Yeah, that
toilet?
was
This.
Godfather, yeah.
That's Godfather 2, the first Godfather.
Yeah, I could also tell you where Leroy is, the businessman that he's going to meet.
Yeah, where is he now?
Hey, I can take you there. He's. I could connect with him, call him, try to get him to agree to a meeting or something.
Sure.
How do you know this guy?
I only know that he's been a business rival of Masters. That's all I know.
Okay, call him. See, will he meet with us?
And I know I've spoken to him before, so he knows me. Well, not knows me, he's met me before.
His rival, but now tomorrow is going to a business meeting with his rival.
Yeah.
He could be about to be made an offer he can't refuse.
Exactly.
That's
So
entirely possible.
maybe we could talk to him and see if that's the case.
Did I mention that this story is called Hostile Takeover? Should I call him? Shadow Pact
Yes,
now?
please.
Hold on. Maybe we shouldn't. I feel like I'm
I
not
think
sure.
Demis
Maybe
also wants a word with all of you first, so she's gonna hold on a moment, just Shadowpad. Let me confer with my pad. So she's gonna take you outside a little bit and just whisper. I mean, that girl's been through hell and back again. She is not stable. There's something she's not telling us about what she's doing, and I think. What is our job here? Themis says. I feel like our job is to get Masters and bring him back to Valkenberg, right?
Yes.
obviously.
I'm not sure I trust that Shadowpad has the same agenda. I think she might lose
Kill
her
him?
shit and kill him. Yeah,
Yeah.
because he
Yeah.
had two
Was the,
her pack murdered.
What's the rules here? Like, how many werewolves do you get to murder in cold blood before we stop trying to do therapy?
I think.
That's a good question. You don't know.
Okay, let's call the Valkenberg Foundation and get information about what he was like while he was there.
That's a good idea. Yeah. But
Right,
I
yeah.
think we should definitely try to get in contact with his rival to see maybe what's up with that situation. Maybe we can get that guy on our side.
Maybe, but do you think that might? Never mind. You're right.
So how are we dividing our responsibilities here?
Okay. Who has? Miles, you can bring Falkenberg, and I guess I'll go and meet with the business rival.
I want to come with you. I don't
Okay.
feel it's okay just to let you go on your own.
So will we have Weavewalker and Themis talk to Valkenberg? Look at that. Excellent way to get the NPC pack members out of the way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Stormspeaker, do you want to come with us and talk to the?
Stormspeaker will come because he's got the knife that lets him see into the spirit world. So if this guy's got anything riding him, then I'll can check.
Yeah, writing.
What was that?
Oh, I got it as well. Shit.
Okay. Sorry.
I am
Immature.
going to
Okay.
just let that pass over my head and not. So yeah.
Riding.
It's fine. We're fine. That's what we're fine.
Fuck.
We're all good here.
Okay. Okay. We're gonna have to make one stop. Okay. So I'll go up back to Shadowpad and ask her to contact the guy to meet us.
She's of course going to shift to human form to do, but she's gonna.
I'll
ask
give her
you
my
guys,
jacket.
like, do you? Does any of you have a phone or something with you?
No, it's 1991. Nobody has
That
phone.
broke.
A brick. Stormspeaker
Yeah,
might have a brick phone. There are portable.
Maybe Stormspeaker might have it. It's up to him though.
Did we bring the Winnebago?
I don't know. Did you? Probably.
Probably. Why wouldn't we?
I don't know.
It's
The
like
Winnebago is parked outside. It basically has all the communication technology in it available outside the military.
Very well. So Shadowpad will jump into the van and then shift, but she might want to have a blanket. Because she is in fact naked.
Motherfucker, she was naked before, but whatever.
Yeah,
Well,
but
so
she
she-
had
She
fur.
doesn't even have any. She doesn't have any.
You
have
and your
any
human
constant to it.
standards of nudity. Whatever.
She doesn't
What?
even have any clothes consecrated to her.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah.
But she's a
Well,
looker.
I know that ritual. I could do it for her
You
with
could.
some
Yeah.
clothes.
Do you want to do the ritual
Yeah.
for her?
Yeah.
Ritual of dedication.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get her a bunch of clothes.
Yeah.
Oh, what kind of clothes are we gonna get her?
Where are we in New York? We're up in Harlem. Are there
We're in
like
Harlem,
clothes
yeah.
shops here?
What was that?
Are there clothes shops here?
Obviously.
Okay, I will go into a clothes shop and do the stuff under my jumper trick.
All right. Yeah. So the recipient is stripping naked and putting on the selected outfit one piece at a time. And I'm just gonna add some time because that's what it's gonna take. So I guess it's gonna be 9 by the time you're actually ready to call the man.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, she's gonna pick up the phone in your van, in your Winnebago, and make the call, and you're just gonna hear on her end how she's like, Mr. Lenore, yes, this is Mitchell. We have spoken before. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. Yes, I would love to meet with you. It's about Mr. Masters? Yeah, exactly. Oh, you would? I appreciate that a lot. Okay. Where do we meet? Okay. Very well. We'll be there. Hour and a half. Absolutely. So 10:30.
Alright. I guess Jake will say it to the two of you. Hey, once we're done talking to this guy, I have Moongleam. Alright, out of character, I forgot. Does Moongleam allow you to howl into it, getting a second point per night?
Yes, it does.
Alright, then, anyway, in character. How angry do we want to
Or
be
does
for the
it?
amp?
No, it just allows you to howl at the moon. That's what we said.
Okay,
But
then never
I
mind.
didn't say when the moon is rising, so...
I guess maybe then I pulled out Moongleam when I got my first point here. Anyway, I say to the rest of the group, how angry do we want to be for the ambush?
So moonrise is at 11 this night.
I guess so.
We're talking to a stockbroker, so we probably want to stay in control.
Yeah, no,
this
I mean after. Obviously, we don't want to be too angry here, but
Okay,
Like,
we can talk about the ambush. I guess you can get as angry as you like for that.
Has everybody added a rage for moonbeam gleam?
Sure.
Okay, I'll
Right now, 4 or whatever.
It's up to you if you want to add it or not. You start at 1, so...
Why not 2? It's not that bad. Oh, and just because we're meeting with a Wall Street guy, can I retroactively say I also stole some nice clothes for myself and Jake?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, obviously, yes. Oh my god, you're actually going to be dressed in, like, suits and stuff and blazers and whatnot?
And for Miles as well. But Miles is a bohemian. I think he's got, like, his own dress style, so...
Yeah, I don't want to cramp his style.
Yeah, but Jake has got the same homeless chic as me, so I got him a suit and myself a suit. And I'll wash my face, because my face is dirty in my picture.
Yeah, you're all living the dream of Bognor. The Bognor dream. The Bognor life. That's what we're doing.
So since we know there are going to be silver weapons involved, those only do the maximum silver damage when we're in one of our wolf forms.
Yes. If you notice, it says silver immunity on...
In that case, if we're going to be in human form, do we want to be wearing do we want to acquire some kind of armor? Like either like stab gauntlets, or just, even if it's just rolled up magazines under the sleeves of our coats. So we've got just something to help stop it when it's presented.
Sure, if we can get it between now and tomorrow morning.
You're not going to meet with Mr. Leroy in an hour and a half, so no, you're not going to have time to probably do that. Or do you have contacts? Do you have...
I have criminal contacts.
You have criminal contacts. So what did you want to get here specifically?
Proof vests.
Okay, so basically, basic Kevlar vest-ish, some kind of thing.
Yeah.
And can this be dedicated to you as well, so that it just stays with us as we change forms? Obviously, we're not going to be wearing it in Krenos form. It's not going to be like the Wolf War Machine with a bulletproof vest on, but just so that it sticks with us and we get it back once we're back in human form.
I think as long as it's a certain size, like you couldn't, not those big military jackets, but like a small stab-proof vest, I think could come, because they wouldn't be much thicker than a shirt. But it's up to Mikhail.
I can give you like a... Let's see now. You have charisma, streetwise, and add your contacts. Let's go. What kind of difficulty do we have for this one? I think it's going to be hard. 5 successes, please. Mostly because of the time crunch.
Okay, so streetwise plus charisma and add my contacts. What's my contact dice again? I can't really see it from here.
It's on the features thing, the little diamond thing.
Oh yeah, damn it! I rolled past it 2 dice.
Also, since when we shift to Glabro, the Glabro still is wearing clothes. Would that still be able to have the bulletproof vest or the stab vest?
It's gonna be straining under the bulk, but I don't see why not.
Why isn't this fucking now? I'll just add 2 dice.
Yes.
Oh. What's going on? Something happened. Something went wrong. I don't know. It's not adding for me, like, for some strange reason.
So if I go to your streetwise and I add your charisma and then I click confirm and then you click add custom modifier and you put
Yeah, I tried that, but when I tried to add custom modifier, it just didn't respond. Oh my god, a brutal failure. I pissed somebody off. in a major way.
rolled, and it worked.
Oh, 3 successes. Oh,
Yeah.
fair
You
enough.
can willpower that, obviously, to get yourself 5.
Sure.
And there we have it.
Okay. Something mysterious is going on here, but
Mysterious. That is... Okay, you have a Kevlar vest.
what? Yeah, like there's 3 of us, so 3.
I don't think you have enough successes for that.
Okay, then I'm gonna give it to Miles because it was.
Okay. Miles gets a Kevlar vest.
I'll do the dedicating it to myself so it stays on. What? Do I have to roll for that, or can I just do it?
No, it's just...
If there's no roll, you
Just
just do it. It
takes
just
time.
takes time.
But I don't think you have time to do that because you're taking an hour to find the stuff, and then you have basically an hour to go to the diner where you're supposed to be.
Yeah, remember we're not expecting the fight to happen till tomorrow, so you can dedicate it like tomorrow morning.
And
Just
do you
be
want,
wearing it now.
you want Miles to come in to the meeting or stay out in the Winnebago with all the surveillance equipment just to make sure nobody comes to surprise us?
Yeah, you can stay in the Winnebago, and Shadowpad can stay there too. Oh wait, she needs to introduce us to this dude. So
She
yeah.
does. Okay, so... Are we ready? Ready to go? Are we ready to enter the diner?
Sure.
Sure. Let's go. There's the pack. Here's the pack. Okay, so we're gonna have scratches around somewhere in the Umbra, isn't he?
He's a rat. He has a host as a rat. That can fit in my pocket.
Exactly.
That's awesome. Fuck yeah.
I occasionally feed him cheese.
That makes sense. He likes cheese. He is, if you will, cheese connoisseur. Are we going? Yeah, he's a. Anyway,
Yeah.
we're not going full. What was it called? Ratatouille.
No. Then he'd be like in a hat, in my head, under my hat.
Oh dear. I'm just setting things up here for you because there's like people who are gonna be here. All right, so 10:30 it's gonna be when you get to the diner. It's a diner west of Central Park. Some busy restaurant noises, shouldn't we? It's not terribly busy at this hour, but it's still, this is something. And it's not going to be hard to see the gang who have a booth, who sit in a booth ready to receive you. Let's just say that they're unsavory types. Shadowpad is with you as well, of course, because she's making introductions. Sitting in the middle of the group is, I guess, he's definitely the leader.
JD, is that you?
What was that?
JD, is that you?
JD. He looks like a very overweight Michael Douglas, and he has just the most expensive suit money can buy. There is like a glittering gold watch on his arm, and even glittering there you could see the glint of diamonds on the dial. And you don't know how much product he's put in his blonde hair, but it's a lot.
A little bit too much.
What was that?
A little bit too much.
Maybe a little bit too much, yeah. The other guy who's sitting next to him is oily, maybe? He has short blonde hair, scraggly beard, a little bit flabby. Looks to be in his 30s. His face looks like a bulldog, basically. Yeah. And he has a camera. And then there's 3 goons with them as well. They're obviously not triplets, but they're goons, and you can see immediately that they're goons.
Yeah. If I'm close enough, I'm just going to tap Stormspeaker on the leg, basically trying to remind him of the knife.
Yeah.
I was thinking Stormspeaker wouldn't be in here. He'd be out in the Winnebago Inn to keep an eye on things and like holding the knife to see if any of them's got anything on them.
Very well. You're gonna do some.
Also, like, like listening to the radios and stuff just to see if there's like radio traffic of anything else going on around us.
I feel like by now it's entirely possible that the rest of your pack have talked to.
Oh, definitely. It's been like hours.
Because
Yes.
yeah, time has passed, and it didn't tell you much. Yeah, he was given the treatment, and there's lots of psychiatry babble, but like, and also
I have a question.
client-patient privilege. But they're basically gonna say that they didn't do anything out of the ordinary. Like they were, their assessment is that there is like a risk that he'll be psychotic because of the emotional trauma.
All right. Question, by the way.
Yeah.
Hold on. And what about, like, how do they feel? Do they want us to bring him back even though he already killed the
I'll
guard?
bring him back.
Okay.
Because
Just
they see it. They would argue that he's innocent by virtue of insanity, is what they would argue. Like,
All right.
he's in so much emotional turmoil right now that he doesn't know what he's doing.
All right, then. In that case, then, we'll try and bring him in alive.
Very well. Yeah.
And by the way,
yeah, go ahead.
also, Weavewalker and Femis, are they also on the table here joining us?
If you want them to, otherwise they're out with.
I feel like it'd probably be good to have someone who's both good at charisma and also someone who has the ability to see what's going on. But then again, it's also like maybe too many cooks.
Theme is the insight guru of the group, and Weavewalker is absolutely terrible at social stuff. She has a couple of levels of persuasion, but
I more want to bring them over because these, the whole like see the Umbra thing.
yeah.
But also, if we keep Miles and Weavewalker together, then they can go into the Umbra very easily together.
They can do
And
that.
also have like Optinode in the Umbra looking out for
Baines.
exact things, yeah.
Is Themis coming with you inside? Her biggest asset is to just read the other guy.
Yeah, maybe she can come as like pretending to be muscle or something.
You already stole clothes.
Honestly, I'm
right?
more of the
So
muscle
she,
side.
She can have the same suit that everybody else has because
Yeah.
you stole clothes.
All right.
So you're all coming in there with suits that are ill-fitting because you were in a rush when you stole them, but they are suits.
Yeah.
And yeah, Mr. Larore is gonna stand up. It's the guy with the blonde hair, dude. That's what it is. He's gonna stand up together with the thugs here are looking you over, and one of them is just gonna pat you down in case you have weapons. And Mr. Larore is standing up. He has a cigar, obviously, because why not? And he's like putting it in his mouth, he's lighting it. Now that you're getting closer to him, let's see now. Yeah, you are terrible at wits and insight, aren't you? So Famous is the only one who picks that up. You need Dummy back, don't you?
We desperately need them back.
So is Leroy basically just like evil future Biff from Back to the Future 2 when he's powerful?
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably.
He's in his 40s, so that would, I guess, make sense. Yeah. So he's gonna. Yeah, the others are gonna pat you down. Do you? Anyone of you have weapons or anything?
Yeah, I have a knife. I have actually a bunch of knives on me, like a whole bandolier and various
Oh,
pockets.
no.
Yeah. The thugs are gonna lift that unless you're very good at hiding it, which you might be. Dexterity, stealth. Oh my!
Okay.
You are very good at hiding things, aren't you?
They're in your prison
Yeah, I'm gonna
wall.
miss that knife completely because you're good at hiding
like-
things.
Yeah, I think like. Yeah. Okay.
As for me,
Yeah.
I am the weapon.
You are. Yes, this is true. Yeah, I'm Albert Larour, says the guy in the middle, and he's gonna shake hands, or maybe not shake hands. He's just gonna nod to you. Have a seat, whatever you want. It's on me. And he's just gonna. There is a lot of mob boss behavior here. Maybe he has a regular at this diner and just knows how to get people to do what he wants. But regardless of what the case might be, yeah. I understand. And you want to have a word about masters. I want to know a thing or two about masters as well. So what are you bringing to the table? What do you mean? What do you know about it? How do you know it? I know only you,
We
Miss
know-
Mitchell, and looks at Shadowpad. Who are you guys? I knew she was bringing some folks with. Are you just the muscle here?
We are troubleshooters brought in to deal with the particular difficulties that Mr. Masters is causing for certain people.
So you're the muscle.
Like, more than muscle, we have a lot of discretion that a normal muscle don't have.
Yeah, but out in the van where Miles and Miranda are listening to this through like a parabolic microphone, and when he says, "You're the muscle," they both just do like comedy muscle man poses.
Yeah.
Tell me what you know about masters.
We know
What are you're gonna deal with masters in some way? What is your business with masters? Who are you guys working for? He's gonna look mostly towards Shadowpad on this because she's nice clothes. She's dressed and everything.
She actually looks like she knows what she's doing.
Right? And he starts talking to her, and it has come to our attention, and she's starting to talk about how she is like distantly related to Masters, which sounds weird because he is as white can be and she isn't. And he needs treatment for mental health issues, and we need to find him before he hurts himself or someone else. You could say that these are private investigators that I've hired for that purpose. She's obviously lying here, but that's her story. She's going with it. And his reaction here is basically, yeah, tell me more. And let's see, Skitters. Let's go with some wits and subterfuge.
Okay.
You can do wits subterfuge if you like. Or
I do.
I'm gonna roll wits and insight for our friend Themis here.
Oh no, I forgot. It's Mikkel.
You can always rely on my rolls, right?
Mikkel, I'm begging you, push it.
We're pushing it.
Alright, wow, amazing.
Everything is fine. Everything is totally fine.
Oh,
Everything is
no.
going great. I'm gonna roll for her as well. Let's go. Because I feel like that's a good idea. Shadow pad, come through for us all. Nope. This is a conversation. What was that? Eldred, did you say something?
No, what was that turkey gobble?
Oh, the turkey gobble. I don't know what the turkey gobble was. Who was the turkey?
You're all turkeys. Fuck you.
We're all turkeys. Yeah,
Go on the story.
clearly. I guess the turkey gobble was the two people in the Winnebago making weird noises.
Excuse me? You're not getting something more out of this conversation than the rest of us, are you?
No, they're not. Laror is fishing and going. Yeah, he's mentally unstable, so on and so forth. And, all right, yeah. That's that. I appreciate the information. I appreciate you sharing it with me. I'm a business associate. I do have to. There are certain things that I can't just leave at the table. I understand your concern. I do have a meeting with Masters in the morning at Palfrey's. I would ask you not to come there. It's a private meeting. It's a private business meeting. But after that, I can pretty much wash my hands of him, and I just need to conclude this particular transaction. I have a lot of money hanging on this. I can't really not do it.
Mr. Laror,
Mr. Leroy.
you're perhaps underestimating how dangerous Mr. Masters has become. He might take some actions which are more like a samurai than a copper samurai, if you get my meaning.
My
He could
partner here means to say is that... okay, actually, never mind. Fuck it.
like I'm not saying your life's in danger, but your life is possibly in danger. Masters has that saying, business is war. He's taking it to the next level, and he might kill you just to get rid of you.
I appreciate your concern, sir, and ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate your concerns. It warms my heart. It warms my heart that you come here to approach me and warn me like this. For me, a complete stranger to you, I can just say that I'm just gonna have to be very careful. You will notice here that I don't go alone. There's gonna be professionals around who can make sure that I'm safe. So, no, I appreciate you coming out here. I appreciate your I'm going to be there. I'm going to conclude my business. It's not going to take a long time. And if you want to talk to him later on and get him wherever you need to get him, I understand your concern. Obviously, the man needs treatment if this is the case. And I just think that you looking out for his health and well-being is touching, and it's a good thing you're doing. It's a good thing you're doing the community service what you're doing. And I'm happy that Mr. Masters has friends and family that look out for him. That's definitely the case, he says.
Your funeral.
I know you say you have bodyguards, but would you be okay with letting Mr. Stormfeld be a part of your retinue just for one day, just to watch your back? It would really ease my worry. He wouldn't interfere. He'd just be there to make sure that there was no violence.
Are you gonna try a charisma persuasion check here?
No, because I can't persuade people. I can persuade people. Okay, I will try a charisma persuasion.
I have 5 dice. Would that be better?
No, I have exactly 5 as well.
Okay, then.
I guess you can get 6 from his help.
Yeah. Okay. I'll roll 6.
How
Ooh.
did you get
What?
6 dice?
Amazing roll. Lucky the Irish.
Yeah, this is actual luck of the Irish.
That,
I know, yeah.
That was amazing. Yes. We are...
I knew I should have said something about you, Irish. Damn.
That was amazing.
Okay. That was pretty good. That was a good recovery. Somewhat.
I am impressed. I'm not gonna lie. That was a different level.
Yeah, rolling 6 dice and that was a failure. That was harsh.
Not a single.
I was
3 successes.
And, like-
I'm gonna roll his composure insight to resist your suggestions.
oh, this guy just wants to die.
Mikhail roll. Yeah. No. Wait. Yes. Because he's the defender.
But he has willpower.
Ah. Okay. Ha! Yes, this guy might survive the next night. Maybe.
That should have succeeded. There should have been at least 4 successes there, just statistically speaking, and there wasn't.
Maybe he could have taken half and gotten 4.
No, if he took half, he would have gotten 3. He's gonna look you over there, Mr. Stromberg. So I guess I could do that. I'm not paying you any more than I pay these guys, though.
Oh no,
Going on your
we're
free
being
time.
paid very well by other parties, so they'll cover Mr. Stromfeld's extra work.
I don't want no funny business, you understand?
I understand, sir.
He's gonna just look at you and go, so you will follow the cues of all the other fellas here? Because I'm not having this business deal fall through just because you can't keep your trap shut.
At that, Jake.
And also, Jake is also consistently broke. How pissed was he when Skitters said you don't need to pay him?
Jake, in that moment, just for a small moment, considered throwing him through the window.
Oh, he's lucky he didn't, because Jake would lose that fight.
Sorry, that was limited. There we go.
I doubt it. I really doubt that one.
What?
I really doubt 20 dice True Strike here would lose.
You're definitely gonna lose. Alright, so that is basically all you're gonna get from having a chat with Mr. Larore. He's
Okay.
agreed to see you at Palfrey's the next day. He has agreed that, okay, Mr. Stromfeld can come, but that is basically it. It's not gonna be a surprise to anyone, I think, that so when you come back out in the streets again, that Famous will say words to the effect that Larore is hiding something.
Yeah.
Since Miles has been watching this from the Winnebago while holding the knife, was there anything suspicious going on in the spirit world?
Not really. It's very mundane, honestly.
Okay.
It's Weaver spirits and such, yeah.
You're meaning to tell me he's just like that? The worm didn't do that?
Yeah. I mean,
that poor bastard.
I guess the worm has a prime target in Larore if it ever wanted to crawl into his dark twisted heart. But it hasn't done so yet. Not everybody who is a terrible person has been possessed by a worm spirit.
I hear you.
Maybe the worm spirits just looked at him and thought, we can't really improve on this.
That's possible. That's entire. Who knows?
Okay, what time did you say it was?
He put so much product on his hair that the spirits from, like, the Weaver spirits from the hair product are now protecting him from bangs.
Is there time to go and check out the restaurant? Just to scout it, like?
It's like closer to midnight now. The place will be closed.
Okay. Okay, I guess it's bedtime.
And motherfucker, we need to get sleep, man. We need to be
A regular
TikTok.
human being, not regular human being. You are human. Part of you is human. Half of you is human.
Exactly. We need to fucking sleep, dude.
Okay.
Good night, y'all.
Good night, you all. Before you all go to sleep, Themis is okay. Yeah. What is our takeaway from that meeting, aside from the fact that Lore is up to no good?
Bro is a walking victim.
Oh, he's gonna die, you think?
Yeah.
We should
Not
all-
me around, but before, that little quick talk there with Skitters. Nice job, by the way. I feel like he would have definitely died.
And now we've got a good setup that Jake can go in with him, and we can all just be outside in the Winnebago, ready to rush in when the inevitable bad thing happens.
I
Oh,
think
and
I
also,
might be able
before this night is over, I am going to howl at the moon, partly because I've got a compulsion to do it, but also because I want at least 2 rage going into this.
That makes sense.
I think maybe I could infiltrate the restaurant, well, as like a busboy or something. But that's for tomorrow. No, it's bedtime.
Good night, y'all.
Yeah, and we can put if the room is far away to listen in with outside microphones, we can have a wire on Jake so the rest of us can hear what's going on.
Good idea.
Wait a minute. Considering the sort of meeting this is, if they do any kind of check and find somebody wearing a wire, that could go downhill so quickly.
We could plant the wire at the table, if we know what table they're going to get for. Anyway, it's night. It's sleep time now. We can talk about this in the morning.
Indeed. Okay,
And,
so we're all going to have a good night's sleep, and
And I asked Stormspeaker, hey, you don't mind if I crash in your Winnebago for the night?
there's going to be a
problem,
lot of
because
people crashing in the Winnebago because Shadowpad is not going back to her apartment. That's definitely a place that is being watched by Master's goons. That's what she said, at least. All right, sleeping. New day upon us. It is now Thanksgiving, apparently. It's a perfect day to be out in a restaurant, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's off. Turkey Day, November 28th, 1991. And the moon is going to be, I think it's, let's see now. Can you? Waning gibbous. So soon it's going to be a Philodox moon, but not quite yet. Still cold. This one cold November, which is just not what we wanted. Freezing temperatures. That's just life. The meeting at the restaurant is supposed to happen at about noon. It's lunch.
I guess.
So, do I have time to get, like, a disguise?
Oh, absolutely. You have the whole morning. It's Thanksgiving, so a lot of stores are closed, but it's also New York City, so if there ever is a place where you can find something to buy on Thanksgiving, it's here.
To be fair, you went in there with a suit and cleaned up. All you would have to do as a disguise is just wear what you normally wear, pretty much.
No, but I'm going in the restaurant in a different... I'm going to try to go in as, like, the busboy or a waiter or something.
And you don't think the
you're
staff...
going to need to get into the restaurant, sneak into the restaurant to steal a waiter uniform. And
Yeah, or
then
something, yeah.
somehow be able to...
Pretend to be a waiter and then
Pretend
hope
to be a
nobody
waiter.
notices you.
Yeah, just say, so-and-so hired me. If it's the chef, tell him that the manager hired me, and if the manager requires, say the owner hired me or whatever, just lie for a bit.
And then it turns out
the
it
agency
is the
sent
owner.
me.
Oh, what was that?
That's the
Two
most
people speaking
ambiguous.
At the same time now.
Say the agency sent me.
Yeah, the agency sent me.
What agency?
We're an independently owned business. Also, the manager is the owner.
Let's not overcomplicate things.
Overcomplicated.
You know, it's not...
It's what we want.
Okay.
Anyway, it's 7 a.m. Want to grab lunch, guys?
You
Okay.
can use your time, and you have 5 or 6 hours to do things.
Okay, so I'm gonna go and see if I can get a fake beard or something like that, and maybe a fake wig.
I definitely think you can do that. It's New York City. You can definitely get yourselves a disguise. Oh my god, we're getting a disguise kit to enhance your stealth abilities?
Yeah,
Do you have money?
I can
Yes,
just
you
steal
do.
it
You
with
have
my
a
larceny
resource.
skills.
You have a resource. You can get this stuff. Okay. Are we going to like Butterick's or like Spirit Halloween or something and just to buy?
Yeah, let's go to Spirit Halloween. They should be like, they should have everything on like 50% off because it's
Yes,
after Halloween.
the Halloween
so.
is a month ago. So
Yeah.
right now they have the Santa suits out. So if you want to have
Yeah.
like a Santa suit or an elf suit or something, which means that you can get a perfectly nice Santa beard. It's white and fluffy. And
No, I'm looking for a normal beard or something.
yeah, you're gonna find that too.
Okay.
Does anyone have a lot of money in this group?
All
Jake
prostitutes.
is literally penniless.
Skitters has some money, and everybody else is just penniless, apparently.
Skitters is making money from his business as a as a professional thief.
Miles is the rich guy in the group because he has resources too. Yeah.
That's sad. Oh my
You
god.
are
This
so rich,
group is so
man,
fucking
so
gross.
rich.
Miles doesn't exactly have a lot of money to spend, but on the other hand, he's living rent-free in New York, so he's one of the richest people alive.
yes, he is. Oh yeah, homeless folks who save their money. Anyway. So you have a disguise now, Skitters. I'm gonna give an extra success when you roll your stealth, like charisma stealth, to infiltrate the restaurant. Is that I think that would probably be reasonable.
Okay. And I'll have told the guys that I'm going to try to get into the restaurant as a worker to watch up close. And Storm Speaker can try with the
Charisma stealth,
listening in.
6 successes. You're gonna the 3 successes when taking half, 4 with the extra. So yes, you're gonna succeed in doing the thing.
Yes. So
You are the sneaky guy. This is literally your thing.
So I'm like working as a waiter or whatever.
Storm Speaker, are you gonna be outside in the Winnebago?
Yeah, Stormsby will just spend this morning. He'll first go to some only in New York type diner food place and that does something like the sort of stuff that would normally be in a deli sandwich, but on a pizza or something. Just only New York food, and then we'll.
And it's been fried. Deep fried. Because why not? It's
And,
gonna just
we'll-
drip of
we'll-
the fat from the butter that has been. Yeah, it's just absolutely dripping.
Oh, isn't there a district in China as well where the entire population basically thinks if it isn't fried, it's not food?
That sounds like Scotland.
True Strike, what are you doing here as a morning routine?
I have to stay relatively clean for the whole bodyguard disguise work. I guess I'll maybe try and mooch off of Miles here and say, "Oh, hey, I'll pay you back."
This is a high-end restaurant again. If you are gonna go inside, Stromfeld is obviously gonna go in together with Leroy and company, right? Because you managed to convince him of that. Storm Speaker is gonna be outside in the Winnebago doing surveillance, right?
Yeah.
They're both electronic and umbral.
Weave Walker is gonna do the umbral surveillance. What words? Umbral senses is 1 willpower. So she's going to take a willpower damage to look into the world. No, wait. Is it? Really? Phenomenal senses? There we go. 1 willpower. Free. Cool. Intelligence, wisdom against the local... Yeah, that's gauntlet. That's going to be bad. Intelligence... Wisdom against the local. It's going to be a difficult place here because this is pretty rock solid Umbra. The walls between the Umbra and the this is upscale restaurant, so clearly people are. Oh, look at that! She succeeds anyway. Has Stormspeaker supplied everyone with like earpieces or something? Are we doing the all-out surveillance Mission Impossible style thing here? And where do you want Shadowpat? Because she would want to come in as well, but she might not be able to.
She's staying out in the thing with Stormspeaker.
Oh, she's going to say no. I want to be coming in. She's gonna charisma subterfuge this to be. I'll be much better even if I could just be close by. Then I don't have to jump through hoops and run and all. So she's gonna try to convince you all that she should be able to come in with you.
Oh, that's easy.
Not at all. She has 3 successes. Someone needs to
But
have.
possible brutal outcome. Look, to.
Not in this case, because she's just a social situation.
What do
gonna
we need
tell
to
her
roll
other-
Wait, hold on. I thought that meant that like she was too angry to.
No, that's in Vampire the Masquerade. And don't do anything unless you're actually trying to harm someone. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was if it isn't trying to arm someone, then you automatically fail.
Oh yes, that you're right. That it is. Dang it, isn't it? It's
Wow.
been a while since we played this game.
Everyone, point and laugh.
That's automatic failure. I guess we just point out that Masters knows what she looks like.
Yeah, that's my. I'll go away. I'll say, look, she knows what you look like. We just want to keep you away from her.
Brutal outcome 133. Brutal outcome. Brutal results. Usually causing the test to fail. Unless it was okay, dang it. Can she
It's only a possible brutal outcome though.
Yeah, no point in. Yeah, that's a brutal outcome. Okay. She's gonna automatically fail. This is sad. Willpower couldn't change that. Yeah, she's gonna be very frustrated. Let's just say. Very frustrated indeed. Is there any rules here saying that she might go frenzy because of this outrage that she can't? It's frenzy tracker. It's been a while since we played Werewolf, hasn't it? Frenzy. Frenzy? There, 139. That's where I'm looking. At the start of the turn, while they didn't kill anything. Okay, yeah, so that's not. Yeah, so she's not at the risk of going frenzy. This is not Vampire the Masquerade. Okay, she's being told to be in the van, and she's gonna be very grumpy, but she's gonna stay in the van with Stormspeaker, Weedwalker. Where's Themis gonna be? Because
up to you, I guess, since you're controlling her.
okay,
Where does
she's
she
gonna
want to
try
be?
to talk her way into the restaurant. Maybe
I'm
she can
going-
sit at a side table.
Oh, by
She's-
the way, does anyone here want to retroactively use the Moonstone to howl and get angrier so that,
Cause it's a
One
new
thing-
day.
and also things are.
No, I think 3 is is a bit dangerous, so I'll say it's 2.
I'm doing it because I'm.
Okay,
We're in the Winnebago. Okay. It's New York. Nobody cares. But you will get a report from Weavewalker because she is looking into the Umbra and she has things to say. The umbral reflection is a lot of weaver, she says. There is a lot of weaver webs around here. But there is also some dark spots in the webs and worm corruption here. And I can see at least one bane. She has a lot of occults, doesn't she? Intelligence occult. Let's go! We're gonna identify Banes. Six successes works. She will say, oh, those are Urlufs. They are Greedbanes. They are there to feed off the greed of the humans there. I say that they're gonna make a meal out of Laror, she says.
But where are these Banes? Are they like out in the street or in the building or where?
Inside the actual restaurant. Hanging up in the chandeliers, in the umbral equivalent of the chandelier.
So do we want to go into the Umber and deal with that before this meeting happens?
If we're setting up surveillance there, let's say that it opens like at 10, because that seems like a typical time to open the restaurant. Themis will try to get herself into the restaurant, but you need a reservation and she doesn't have one. Yeah, she's just gonna be stopped basically and not be let in. She doesn't have enough persuasion or etiquette, or she can try to roll charisma etiquette, but it's gonna be, she needs 5 successes on this one, is what I'm saying.
You could walk in.
She could. Also, does she have any, let's see now, she has stare down, she has curse of Aeolus, which doesn't do anything. Porcupine's reprisal doesn't do anything. Nope, she doesn't have anything that can help her here. Charisma etiquette, trying to get inside. Let's go. She's bawling. She needs 5 successes. She didn't get them. Is there any way she could get 5 successes by doing a
Yes.
reroll?
Yeah,
No,
There
she
is,
could-
actually.
crit.
If she rolls
She
2,
could crit, yeah.
yeah, she could crit. Let's go. She's really trying to convince the staff here. And no. 3 successes, but not a brutal outcome. That's at least a thing. That's not going to be enough to be able to get in. They're just gonna. I'm so sorry, miss. We're fully booked for today, so we can't help you. So she has been turned away, and we'll have to go back to the Winnebago. So you have 2 people inside the restaurant at this point. True Strike is going to be with Laror's group when they come, and Skitters is serving. You're just trying your best to do service, but because Skitters is so sneaky, you have 3 successes automatically when taking half on Charisma Stealth. You're gonna be the waiter who manages to not have to do any job, that you're always looking busy, so nobody's ordering you to take this table or that table. Because a broom, I'm looking busy over here, and oh, I'm taking some notes here. It looks like I just took an order from someone, which I didn't at all. Oh, those glasses need polishing, and so on and so forth. That's what Skitters is doing all the time. They can just stay below the radar.
Because I have a feeling it may become relevant pretty soon. The Spirit Slayer knife that Miles has, how big is it?
It's, what do you call it? Glaive sized? It's like a really big, Crocodile Dundee sized.
Right.
All the pieces are in place, aren't they? Look at this place. It's amazing. It's nice. It's a high-end restaurant. And we're gonna have Skitters in there. And we're gonna have
This can
We're gonna
only
have True Strike in there, and it's gonna end tremendously well. I see no problems at all with how these will end, right? This is a fancy place. It's not super formal. You do need to have a blazer and preferably a tie. The Maitre D is obviously dressed to the hilt with a 3-piece suit. There's bare brick and timber on the inside of the wall to just make the atmosphere. Hanging Tiffany glass lights and windows. The restaurant rises 3 stories up on the inside, and there's a cocktail lounge in the center, and then there's the second, third floors rising in galleries above it. There's a wrought iron elevator and curving wood staircase that go up to the higher floors. Waiters and waitresses in stylish brief black. So the waitresses have dresses and the waiters have dress pants. They're going between the crowded tables. There's a nice soft music here. There's probably a lot of deals being made around here. It's a congenial atmosphere inside here. As far as Skitters is concerned, the whole talk about a Bane in here, you don't feel any tense feelings or any tense sensations here. On the other hand, your insight is terrible. So, how is True Strike? You have insight. You can roll a wits and insight check, True Strike.
Alright, give me a sec. Insight. Wits. And a boom. Everything seems alright to me!
Everything is fine. No problems around here.
I'll reroll it. I have the willpower to spend. Smooth.
Very. Well, it wasn't a brutal outcome, so you're fine.
Yeah.
There are a few tables open still. The table that you're looking for is actually on the second floor. And do we have wits and streetwise? Feel free to roll. Both of you.
It's streetwise.
Well then.
That's not good. I don't like the way you said that.
I'm gonna say this much. Over by a table, you're gonna see this fellow. Together with this lady.
Memorial ass looking motherfucker.
And you're gonna see this gentleman. He's also sitting there.
I just realized this guy.
You know who he is?
Yeah, the guy I'm supposed to be a bodyguard for.
What was that?
The guy,
No,
the rare. I'm supposed to be his
but
bodyguard.
you've been told to be in the background, so you're like on a different table from him. Together with some of the other thugs who are also dressed up in a suit this time. And Laror has brought a secretary of sorts. It's not the guy you saw yesterday. That's for sure. Don't know where he is right now because he has his way with stealth as well. Unless I roll like that! Oh my god!
What? Yeah.
1 success out of all those dice? Okay. Okay, Skitters and True Strike, you will both see he's trying his level best to be hidden, but you will both see Woods, this Wood guy that you saw last night. He's sitting a little bit higher up with his camera and taking pictures of the meeting with a telescopic objective, including of you. You are now being Smile, you're on camera.
Luckily, I'm in disguise. This Rick Scott guy, is it? Is that what you mean?
What was that? Yes, you are.
Do you mean the?
So he's not
No,
going to necessarily see.
I don't see anybody named Wood. So
sorry,
is it
that's
Rick Scott?
because-
Is who you mean?
Rick Wood. I don't know why it does the whole. Yeah, it's Wood, not Scott. So,
Okay. Thank you.
yeah. But yeah, he's taking pictures of the group upstairs. And yeah, they're starting the meeting, and you will very soon realize that the person with the ponytail, unsurprisingly, is in fact Mr. Masters. He is together with his assistant, who's called Miss Yen.
Oh, I don't like that he's on his own. That's spooky.
Miss Jenny Yen. And they sit down and start talking business. I don't know. None of you. Do you have any finance dice, True Strike? No.
Let me see. Nope.
Finance is not your thing. You have no idea what they're talking about, in other words. And then you will hear a howl from
Who howled?
downstairs. The screaming and crashes are moving towards the staircase. And that, my friends, is where we're gonna end this session on a cliffhanger.
Damn it.
That was a good cliffhanger. I dig it. Hell yeah.
It was a cliffhanger, all right. And are we gonna raid Infinite Monkey Tales or Tales of Myth and Mayhem? You decide.
The second guy.
Let's see now.
That you said.
Infinite Monkey Tales are playing The Enemy Within, so obviously we're raiding them, right? I have decided. Infinite Monkey Tales, there they are. Okay. I just wanted to say thank you all for joining us on this session of the first session of Hostile Takeover, which absolutely will not see any hostilities at all except the screams that just came up for some reason. And you will have to join us next week to see how the Hailwalkers are dealing with any crisis at the very fancy restaurant Palfrey's in New York City, because yeah. But Gaia expects you to tune in, and also don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell icon and follow and all the things that you should do to keep the spirits happy. See you next week.